My father's entire worldview revolves around the idea that we can always do even better. Imagine the life you want to have. One with a great job, a beautiful home, a perfect family. You can have it. Imagine the country you want to live in. One with true equal opportunity. You can have it. Heroes are celebrated and the good guys win. You can have it. That is the life. That is the country. That is the world that Donald Trump and the Republican Party are after. And yes, you can have it.
Honestly, put your hating aside, you have to admit Don Jr. would make a great motivational speaker. And not in the traditional way, where he inspires you with quotes, more like in a way where people would look at him and say, if that guy can run a giant company and speak at a major political convention, that guy? Just imagine what I can accomplish if I put my mind to it. Also, if Donald Trump has already been president for almost 4 years, then why do we still have to imagine how great life could be if he was president? Trump's presidency is like your 48-year-old cousin's DJ career. If it hasn't been successful by now, it's not gonna be. But if Don Jr. couldn't get you on board with his vision of America, maybe the problem was that your TV volume wasn't loud enough. In which case, Don's girlfriend and former Fox News host Kimberly Guilfoyle turned it up for you.
Do you believe in American greatness? Believe in yourself, in President Trump. His promise was to put America first, and he has. President Trump believes in you. He emancipates and lifts you up to live your American dream. You are capable. You are qualified, you are powerful, and you have the ability to choose your life and determine your destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come.
Did that seem kind of loud to anyone? First of all, I want to wish a speedy recovery to anyone who was listening on headphones. I'm praying for you. And I guess we also found the one person who actually signed up for Rudy Giuliani's masterclass.
America!
You know when you're at a party and the music turns off and then all of a sudden you're talking way too loud? That's basically what Guilfoyle did for an entire speech. And then I shat my pants! And aside from the speech being so loud that Canada called the cops, the actual content was also ridiculous. Donald Trump believes in me? The dude also believes in Kim Jong-un and hydroxychloroquine. I don't want to be in that group. So, those were the big speeches. A full-throated defense of the idea that there's nothing Americans can't do if they put their minds to it. Although, there was also another big idea running through the whole night, which is that the one thing Americans won't be able to overcome is Joe Biden, who will leave the country a permanently smoking ruin.
Joe Biden and the radical left are now coming for our freedom of speech.
They want to destroy this country. They want to steal your liberty, your freedom. You will not recognize this country or yourself.
They want to abolish the suburbs altogether. No matter where you live, your family will not be safe.
The vengeful mob that seeks to destroy our way of life.
A party that wants to burn down the foundations of our country to the ground.
Crime, violence, and mob rule.
They'll disarm you, empty the prisons, lock you in your home, and invite MS-13 to live next door.
With no hope of escape except death itself.
Good God, I'm terrified and confused. Because if Joe Biden gets elected, MS-13 is gonna move in next door. But we won't live there anymore because we'll be kicked out of the suburbs. And if we try to go to church, the Democrats will call the cops on us. But there won't be any cops because they defunded the police. So we'll have to take ourselves to prison. But they abolished the prisons. So now all the criminals are out on the streets, which means they can shoot us. But they can't shoot us because the Democrats have taken away all the guns, which means all we can do is fight with our words. But we can't because words have been canceled. I don't know what it means. I mean, damn. That was a terrifying evening. No wonder Don Jr. was crying. But here's the thing that I don't think Republicans understand. It's hard to scare people about the damage Joe Biden could do after the damage Donald Trump has already done. Joe Biden could destroy your way of life. Dude, I'm Clorox wiping my grapes. How much worse could shit get?